I started making money, went out and sold $149,000 in my first month, which was July of 2003. A year later, opened my own company, $2 million our first year, $3.5 million our second year, and I'm full of hubris and ego. I'm too big for my britches. So in early 2007, got the bright idea, let's start buying some companies. Bought 3 or 4 competitors in town, and in the course of that, borrowed a lot of money, didn't buy them right, took on a lot of debt, and the money that I borrowed, and payables they had that I assumed, and different things. And when it was all said and done, by mid-2007, I owed about $1.5 million, and then 2008 hit, 2009, and the economy started declining, and business got really slow. And I remember in 2008, things were getting pretty stressful, and I was actually on a flight on my way out to Maui, and I couldn't even relax. The debt was building, the stress, the cash flow was so tight, and I got to Maui on a Friday night, and I got back on a plane Saturday night and took a red eye home and got home Sunday morning, and got my team together. I said, guys, we got some serious problems. And one of those problems, among other issues, we had really bad overhead, really high overhead, and I owed a supplier almost $500,000, $480,000. Part of that was some money I still owed from the companies that I bought, that I assumed their liabilities, and then what we had, probably 60 days of payables to our distributor, it was $480,000. And they were calling me like, hey, we got to work something out. And for about a month and a half, I kind of ignored those calls. I'll get caught up. And then one day I get a phone call from my general manager, and he said, hey, the phones are ringing off the hook. We have homeowners calling that have all received notices of liens. And the distributor got tired of messing around with me, and they filed 200 notice of liens to our customers. And of course, the phone started going crazy, customers calling. The local news station got involved, the Consumers Report, whatever. And
these are not leads, these are collection calls.
Collection calls. People saying, why do I have a lien? Why am I getting a notice of lien? Yeah. You weren't paying your bills or whatever. We're on the news that night. And it was a very, very stressful situation.